Hi guys, bookers, bookettes, and bookers alike. I just wanted to come on here to wish everyone a happy Valentine's Day, or I like to call it Happy Lovers Holiday. So this video won't be long. I just wanted to feature this week's About the Author. This person has a wealth of information out there. All you gotta do is search for it, you'll find it. If I were to ask you to guess who was the number one, the person has over 190 novels. If I had to guess, ask you all rather who you thought that would be, what would you say? And then if I were to ask you how far up she would rank when it came to strictly writing fiction, who would you guess? Because I couldn't. This week is Danielle Steele. She's the featured author on About the Author segment. I decided to go a little light, although in a minute you're going to see, well, I don't know what was light about that. But anyway, I just wanted to wrap it up fairly early. So, Miss Dominique Fernandez, Dominique Schumann Lynn Steele was born in New York City, New York on August 14th, 1947. She is the living author who has published more books. I didn't know anybody had outsold Stephen King. But anyway, she was the number one. She sold more books, rather. And then she also ranks fourth as being one of the best authors of fiction. So there you go with that. She has been married 5 times. The first one was in 1965 to Claude Lazard, I think is how you say his name. And then her last marriage was to, what they say that man's name is. Well, either way it goes, they didn't last long. I can't remember. But I also know that one of her husbands had been in trouble. She bailed him out. They married. He wasn't out long before getting sent back to prison for robbing and attempting to one of his, or a victim of his. So she divorced him while he was in prison. She moved on. But out of the 5 marriages, they had a total of 9 children, she and her husband. I think they adopted 1 or 2 of them, possibly even 3. But yeah, she just always had a large family, but that's what she wanted. She miscarried quite a few times. Now, her son, Nick Trainer, his father's name, which was one of her husbands, John Trainer. Well, Nick, he just eventually decided he'd just rather not be here because he just stayed depressed. And I read the book she wrote about him, and hell, I was just as sad probably as he had been after reading all of that. Boy, it takes a toll on you reading about stuff like that. But anyway, yes, she lost a son, and as far as I can see, the rest of her children are still living and stuff. Now, although she was born in New York City, she resides primarily in California. She moved there in 1975. She goes between California and France, because she was raised pretty much over there in France. When her parents divorced, she was 8 years old, and she chose to stay with her father. Rarely, though, did she ever see her mother. And I think part of that with the mom, I remember reading her biography, Danielle Steele's autobiography. And in this, she says something about she had come from a very abusive and cold and distant family. So after they got her parents divorced, she opted to live with her father. And I don't think she had much of a relationship with her mother after then. Well, that's all I got for tonight. I hope you all enjoy this lover's holiday wherever you are. Enjoy yourselves and each other. And remember this, bookers and bookettes. As long as there are books around, there's always something to read. Bookers, book lovers, and bookettes alike, thanks for watching. Subscribers, please make sure to share and like the video. Visitors, should you happen to find the channel, feel free to join us. We would love to have you over here. And for everyone who comments, all I ask is that you do so respectfully. And then by all means, because for whatever reason, I have not gotten any action. Well, I think I did get one person to come in on my last video. So, oh Lord, I just hope it's better. This one's a little bit better. But anyway, before I start rambling on and on, I'm going to sign off and thank you once again for listening and or watching. Enjoy and be safe. Bye for now. Well, what do you know? I'm always a day late and a dollar short. I just want to come out here and wish you all a belated happy Valentine's Day and happy lovers holiday. Okay, that's all I wanted to say. Oh yeah, no it's not the author of the month, because I can't remember if I said that already. But she's Danielle Steele. I thought she would be perfect for the Valentine's Day romance. Okay, bye for now.